On this episode of FGB Theatre, we gonna head back to the world of my goddess, where niggas can magically speak to representatives from heaven for less than $9.99 a minute. And hopefully, you don't die of shock when they crawl out your living room wall. So after a little bit of time since the original story, we return to the house, or mansion, that Belle Dandy, Scold, Keiichi, and fine-ass Erd are only slightly legally squatting in. Then, we see Keiichi tell Belle Dandy that he wants to go with her to some old amusement center that's about to close down, and Belle Dandy gets so fucking excited that she explodes with 50 megatons of pink elation and covers the world in happy powder. And just before you can say, damn, do we really gotta start with Scold? We start with Scold. But then we get Miss Sexy Legs. And yeah, she's cool. But my dude, she ain't fucking with the HD remaster of Erd. Shit! That is the sexiest nightie I have ever seen. Or a violet karate uniform. I really don't care what occasion you wear for it. I just know that I love seeing her wear it. However, apparently that shit I said earlier wasn't just a joke, because Belle Dandy did indeed coat the world in hot pink happy. So much so that people have even stopped praying for goddesses. Shit, even the Giggle Driggle can't even process all that pure and uncut happy. You ever had raw happy, nigga? Oh, it's a motherfucker. And also, goddamn, I can't even concentrate. Shit, Erd is looking all types of fucking fine in that purple ass kung fu goodnight sleepy shit. And she, move your goddamn arm, Scold. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's so encompassing. And then, oh no, sky bolts. Oh, you might know it as lightning, but bad weather comes out of nowhere and introduces, oh man, what the hell? And then, when you hear her talk,
お久しぶりね。みんな揃ってどこへお出かけ?
Shit, I'm gonna call this bitch Heavy Throat. So I'm forced to believe that this is a little person, because she says she came to visit her precious little girl. And the only thing it looks like that'll be younger than her would be a fetus at this point. So I'm pretty sure my conclusions are right in this context. Anyway, she's the bad guy, bad girl, bad middle-aged woman with Gary Coleman disease, and she traps him in a grape Jolly Rancher. And you know she's bad, not just from the evil candy, but nigga, because she got eyeballs in her collar. That's just gross. So Keiichi and Belle Dandy go to this Japanese equivalent of Six Flags, and Belle Dandy talks to the roller coaster. Regular normal shit for her. But they both look happy. Pink nuclear explosion happy. I'm not exactly happy with what she got on, though. Like, let's see some skin. Shit, even baby granny right here wants to see something while she sits in the tree. You know, I should stop trying to make sense out of any of this. But like how she hits Belle Dandy with an extra payload of pleasant powder, and Belle Dandy busts a creamy and happy nut into the atmosphere. While Erd and Scold ride back to Fight Hill on a broomstick to... Wait, why the fuck are they on a broomstick? One of these bitches is a witches? Whatever. I just know that Erd is still looking fucking crazy. Just as crazy as when Pinocchio tells Keiichi the true meaning of happiness. Goddamn, this shit is insane! So, Keiichi screams, I love you, straight into Belle Dandy's holy ear canal like he just got raped by a 20-inch horse dick. Pinocchio waves goodbye as the horse, Dumbo, roller coaster, and other shit disappear, and then he dies, and everything goes back to normal. Huh.
What the fuck?
The next one, Hunters and Hunters, has Keiichi imagining what he'd do if he Bill Cosby the Coke and gave it to Belle Dandy. And the reason I say Bill Cosby is because Coke gets her toe the fuck off. And right now, I want to take that gown the fuck off. But I don't have cartoon fingers. Then right after, all of a sudden, two twin girls break into Keiichi's house and slam their asses on the table. Slam! And not realizing smacking your smelly ass on the table is not necessarily the proper way to introduce yourself, they start over and try again. Wow, still not explaining why they broke into the fucking house. Anyway, they see Belle Dandy and pull a Toshiaki by looking her up and down. Does she meet your standards, ass table bitches? But then after Keiichi's crew notices the style of their uniform, the two girls mention that they go to some charter school in heaven or some shit. And Samurai Roomba comes in to ask for a cookie, because remember, he's still recovering from that stroke. And the twins say, fuck cookies! He dies. After that, we finally learn their names. Yeah, I know that was a seriously long-ass introduction. But the pink-haired one is Air. And the one with the blue hair is Gaga. But as far as how everybody looks, well, the Rude twins look like your average, I'll pass, kind of girls. Scold is Scold. Keiichi all of a sudden looks like the dude from One Piece. Beldandy's in a glorified hospital gown. And Erd is still fine. But we have a lot to look forward to. Cause it's beach time, my dude. Yes. Huh? Oh, no. It's time to bare ass, ladies. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Beldandy Bikini is the perfect prescription for lack of horny. And I love the way she mashed those holy titties together. What a lovely sight. And again, we also give her the patented Toshiaki lookover. And what the hell? Oh, shit. Looks like that was just a virtual sea roach. It also looks like Beldandy's not actually in a bikini. Oh, man. Because I thought that she'd probably be in something 20 times better. Oh, shit. The whole crew is representing on some real shit. Oh, my God. We keeping it all 100 around here. We keeping it all 100. Except your ass, you keeping it at 25. Because, like, unfortunately, we still have to look at the prequel to Scold instead of the reboot. Whatever the case, she definitely need to rebut. As in, butt again. We need post-butt. Still, Beldandy and Erd look... Well, shit, I don't even have words for it. Just let this shit speak for itself. Even the twins join in the action. They look surprisingly much better than they did at that monk's house that all these motherfuckers broke into and we ain't seen since like the first or second damn episode. But I won't get on that. And they do a boob comparison with silly sounds with the twins versus Scold. And it's much better than any day. Like if you heard a bitch say, my titties look like, you be like, yeah. But if you heard her say something like, you wanna look at my titties? And then I say, what's the size? And you say, I'm gonna be like, no. And hey, it's Lind. And whoever the fuck this is with 6 pounds of shiggling goodness. Oh, it's P. Orth. I guess I was so busy anticipating this shiggle that I totally blew past her ridiculous ass name. Then we finally come to the realization, as we've easily come to find on this show, that beach scenes are only made to get the entire cast into the tiniest bikinis possible. So tiny that I even had to edit this picture. If you want to see the crack, check for it in this month's FGB magazine. Oh yeah, back to the whole point of this episode. Apparently they're doing some sort of shell gathering contest or whatever the hell. Yeah, it's so obvious that y'all completely ran out of ideas and just did anything. But the real reason they on the beach is to see shit like this. And supersonic shiggle! And of course to see a drunk Beldandy, so you can imagine yourself. And how did she get drunk? Well, they do a simulation with Keiichi, which is basically a metaphor for him jagging the fuck off after seeing all these fine bitches and not being able to contain himself. And then he busts a giant Coca-Cola sponsored nut all over in this fucking roach's face. So yeah, it's a first for me because it's carbonated bukkake, and I didn't even know a such thing existed. Regardless, Keiichi lets it all out in high fructose corn syrupy goodness all over Beldandy's face. And then the last movie is about them trying to help some dude playing his guitar in a band and trying to make him happy. Fuck this shit, I don't care, put me back on the beach! Yes! Okay, now y'all just do that shit over and over. And I'm gonna put you right up there. Yep. Now it's your turn. Yeah, hi bitch, you sexy. And you go there. Now give me the Toshiaki treatment. Give me the Toshiaki treatment! Ah, yes! You all meet the standards. Well, at least you and Beldandy. And y'all go right there. Now, Erd's ass, you just be a static picture. And let's get you too, Keiichi, so I can imagine myself shooting chocolate Lord of Terror nut bust all over these hoes. Oh yeah, everything's nice and crazy. Sexual madness. Terrified robot.
Hey, we ain't just here, we're everywhere. Follow us on the Twitter page, the Facebook page, and the Instagram page. And just put FineGameGirls at the end of all of them. You wanna wear some FGB shirts? Then hit up cafepress.com/FineGameGirls and put a shirt over your nipples. Also, you can support us on Patreon for just $1 a month and get some cool stuff in return, like the lyric book, FGB Lyrics, a monthly magazine, Request, and all of the covers for the videos. And for a little more, you can get ringtone,
Bravo, Booty. Bravo.
a bonus video, and other stuff. It's all at patreon.com/FineGameGirls. By the way, here's what happened last episode.
And look at all her muscle tone that she has. Right after she gets kneed in the fucking face.
Haha, funniness. And here's some beats from the album. Haha, the streets are on fire. Find Game Girls everywhere. Find us